politicians making delivery more expensive or harder to get. The Delivery Protection Act is not protecting me or my neighbors. Tell the city council, stop raising costs on people who are just trying to get by.
For 125 years, the people of Firestone have been building products and services with one thing in mind.
Hey guys, I know the update details came out a while ago, but I wanted to go over some of the small stuff and then we'll get into this later. Anything that I covered in the live stream video, I'm not going to go over that. So there are some issues that I noticed. I'm going to go over them with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments once you've watched the video. But other than that, let's get into it. So first thing, Daisy's rerunning. We already know this. If you want to go for Daisy, I'm not going to make a recommendation yet. I'll have a separate video coming out on that. But she's going to be running the same time until Merlin, so until June 24th, and her skin is rerunning as well. I would recommend don't buy the skin for either of these characters. They're pretty trash, but if you want to, go ahead. But let's move on. We have the Merlin pickup, so you can again screenshot this if you need it for the farming, the regular materials, you can do that. And we don't know yet the materials that you need for these engraved sets, so we'll have to wait and see. And then this is what her banner looks like. So again, if you want to summon for her, go ahead. She looks fun. I'll try to summon for her. I don't know if I have enough summons for her, but we'll try and see. But even her base skin looks better than the 8 skin that she has. So this is her orb, turns the grimoire into the orb. Looks cool, I guess, but like doesn't really mean much in my opinion. And then we have the raid system here. You can get some of those master needles or scissors, whatever, some summons, and boss challenges, whatever, raid missions. When you do the raid missions, you also get some rewards. You can trade in the materials from the raids for costumes. We went over that. These are some of the rewards if you want to take a pause or pause the video and take a look. Overall, nothing really crazy and exciting except the stitching needles, I guess, and then the master stitching needle. You also have some scissors down here. You have some regular draw tickets, I guess premium draw tickets. It says hero pickup draw, but you have some pulls in there. So we also have the daily login event. There's 2. One of them is going to be 100 star fragments every day, so for 14 days you get 1400, and then this is the one that we get for some summons in here, some summons here, and then 2 engraving seals. Now, I already went over how I feel about this, but there's a problem that I have, that people that actually crafted this set, right, or any of these sets, and these are stuck at level 96 or 86, whatever, isn't it kind of unfair? Again, let me know your thoughts, guys. Isn't it kind of unfair that you have to remake it? Even me including, I made some of these sets. I made the Jet Black set. I made some pieces of different other sets of Crystal Life, Bottom and Belt. I made those. Now I have to go out there, farm all the materials again for these gear sets to try to get a higher level, right? I already said I don't like the RNG aspect of it, but why do we have to remake them? You know, like maybe as a bonus for people that already made this, just increase the level rate. I doubt they'll do that, but that's just something I don't like because a lot of people probably have crafted these sets and now they have to redo it, and it's such a chore farming the materials for these. It takes a while, okay? Would expect it that it's pretty easy, but no, it's actually really annoying to go get the materials for these. And yeah, happy to see the weapon changes here, the attack increase, crit damage, whatever. Now let's actually get into the update details, and this is the part where I'm going to tell you that they kind of lied to us, right? Well, I don't know if it was lied or it was implied that they're going to just do something and they didn't, but I'm sure you guys remember the point about transparency, right? So in the live stream we got to see some of her kit and they did it in the trial, so you could figure it out from there, some of it, how she works, that's fine, but we don't have the numbers, so let me go through it. We have the banner again, June 4th to 24th. You can buy 2 of her potentials from the server until she leaves. We have the skin, we have the Daisy banner, Daisy's skin, all of this, the trial event for Merlin. You can try all 3 of her weapons, and then the check-in event, the raid missions. You see something? Where is Merlin's kit? They said they were going to be more transparent about characters' details before they come out, so we can know if, let's say for Clotho or Merlin, we should summon for, right? This live stream had potential level 10 for all the units, and of course they did like 1 million damage, 2 million damage. That's not really that surprising, but we don't know what her engage set does, the numbers for the engage set. We don't know the skill, the numbers for the skills, what they do, what the potentials do. Of course, potential 10 skills are going to look different from potential 4, and I'm really disappointed that they did not give us those details for the skills. So I really wish to see that, the details for the engage sets, the skills, and the potentials. That would have been a great change for the update details notices in the future. I hope they do that next time, but this is not fair, to be honest. Again, every game basically shows you exactly what the character does before it goes away, or before the current character goes away and they come, so you can decide whether or not you want to pull for this current one. And they decided not to do that again for whatever reason. So let me know your thoughts on that. most people are going to agree. And if you do agree, do leave a like on the video. I would appreciate it. And then we have the main quest, Tank 14. Excited for that. Again, Merlin looked really good in her story, so I'm looking forward to seeing her more. And then the Tyrannus Sanctuary is going to be the raid. You do have to complete Act 14, so you can't unlock raid before you do this, which is fine, I guess, whatever. You also have to be level 4, so level 40, I believe, to enter the raid.
What?
So if you're under that,
Nigga,
you can't do it. You can get 2,000 star fragments the first time, 1,000 star fragments for clearing it, and then 1,000 as the basic rewards that you can get every week. And these are the skins you can get.
It's almost like he wants to
staff,
be
the
ugly.
grimoire, the great sword. Now, I think these are actually tied to a specific weapon, like on Epic. Already, I don't know. If it's not, that's really good. You can just throw this on any weapon. That would be really good, actually. So, like Ascanor's Great Sword, you can use this one. You can also get a weapon chest from here. That's pretty interesting. So you can just get an SSR crafted weapon. If you get a Breath of Glory weapon, so if you have been made Clotho's weapon, that would be your best option to get from here. And then we get Master Stitching Needles. The scissors, don't use them. Healer Stitching Needle, again, don't use them. Platinum Ingots, so these are not going to be something you can get very quickly. I'm pretty sure they're going to reset, I guess, monthly, it says right here, so on the 1st of every month, it's going to reset. So, Leaderboard Season 2, if you're interested, take a pause and read it. I don't really care. I don't see any value in the leaderboard system, but here. And then we have the El Anubis difficulty for the Corrupted Card Golem. That looks pretty good. Again, I was hoping for 2 Abyss difficulties, like the Drake or Albion added on top of this, but I guess we'll take just
you
one.
don't know how
You
to
can expect
smile?
to see
Yo,
Drake Abyss
oh
difficulty
my
in the
god.
next
I gotta
update.
teach you how to
So
smile
look out
too,
for that
nigga.
for
What the
Albion,
fuck?
and then you get Star Fragments and the SSR Magic
Yeah,
Crystals.
you need to learn how to
Hopefully through
smile,
upgrading
nigga.
Merlin's
What
weapon
the
to Limit
fuck?
Break 4. I'm sure it's probably going to be very good.
Why
If
would you
Merlin
want
is
such a
not good, by the
serious
way, the game's
picture of
dead.
your
I'm not even
ID?
joking.
I'd be
So
like, yo, can we
she's
do
going
this
to be very
again?
good.
Because
And then,
that
of course,
is
again,
a
we have
horrible
the
picture.
new grip sets for the
Caught
characters
me
over
off
here. Darius,
guard.
Cindrix, and Jericho, Manny, Escanor, and Clotho. We saw
Yeah,
this
bro,
on the
that looks
screen.
like a
The new
mugshot,
craftable items,
motherfucker.
again, from the metals, the new type of metal like Sunstone.
Like,
We
yeah, I
have the
killed that
Reward
old lady.
Bonus
I'll kill
series,
another
and then
one.
the new armor set that you can craft also using the
Well,
drops from the
you
bosses.
keep
There's
it.
new ingredients, new dishes. There's also new salvageable items. But the mobile mining machine is getting
Yeah,
buffed. I haven't
bro.
really
Like,
made this,
what am I
but
gonna
there's
tell
a
you?
fast
Smile with your
mining
eyes,
skill
smile
for
with
the
your
pack,
face.
though. Whatever.
Smile,
New cooking
motherfucker. Look
ingredients and dishes
happy.
will be added as well.
When you
So
show
I'm
your
looking
ID,
forward to that.
people want to be
Character
like,
quality
oh, what a nice
recipes.
guy.
We already went over this a few
They don't
times.
want
If you
niggas
get
to be like,
potential 10, then you'll get 20
is
star
this
crystaloids
a
for SSR,
ID or a
and
mug
after that,
shot?
for
This
SSR,
is
you'll
like a
get 5
mug
star
shot.
crystaloids. Also, the guaranteed 120 SSR. If you get a duplicate, you'll get 10 star trace crystalloid, and then if you max someone out somehow, potential 10 by 120, which almost nobody's ever gonna do really, but you'll still get to 20 star trace crystalloid for that 120th pull. And anything from the past that you didn't get, they'll also give us that, so you don't have to worry. The dungeons they're taking away, first of mine, the Respectful dungeon, we already went over this. The rewards are going to be moved over to the boss challenges. The Gila dungeon is also going to be made easier, and the rewards from it are going to be changed. So we'll have to see what they give you for that. If you can also get it for a second time, that would be pretty nice. Like if you cleared it, you get it a second time. And all these crafting recipes are getting changed, so they're just going to convert over to the boss material instead of some of the dungeon materials that you need. So good change your hand, that's fine. So there's these new missions that you can do for the bosses, and I guess if you just do this difficulty, that will give you all the rewards. You just have to do that. The 3 different bosses a few times, or 4 different bosses, and there's some rewards behind that. We'll have to see what that is. You don't need mastery or keys for the mastery bosses anymore. You can use keys at twice the rate now. They're also expanding the achievements to 400, so a few more star fragments in there, but like most people are never gonna get to 400, dude. It's just such a stupid thing, but whatever. That's how achievements are anyway. It's not like PlayStation achievements that you can just get them pretty easily. Equipment balance revamp, so I'll talk about this in a second. Again, the buffs to the Gluttonous series weapons, they're talking about that, and I'm not gonna really go over these. These are internal game values. It doesn't mean 42% to 83%. It's like internal game values that are converted into percentages, and then that is what we see. So all of them are basically getting lowered their ranges. So as you can see, 128 to 80, 79 to 45, 85 to 52. So again, all of these are getting reduced because again, you can use these on the same character as your new settings. So again, nothing to really see here. You'll just have to look at the actual stat when the game comes out or the update comes out. Now here, this is also a little bit annoying because I didn't actually farm these the first two. This one you get from Gallon that I have a level 3. There's also a mistake in here, but the trade piece is basically gonna be kind of trash now. I mean, I get that like it's additional damage, I guess, but it's still kind of trash. You get 0.9% crit chance every hit, and then up to 45%, which is not gonna really build up. The Sound Watcher bottoms, I'm sure a lot of people farm this for Meliodas, but it's also going down to 5% chance to increase normal skill damage, which is again terrible, and then reduce the cooldown to 50% instead of 100. So absolutely nuked these two pieces. This one's also pretty trash, the Gallant piece. Here it's translated wrong. It decreases your defense now, unless they're buffing it for some reason without even telling us. All of these values are also completely nuked if you're using the purple gear set for Meliodas.
Picture the travel part of travel. Now picture a better way. One you don't just endure.
All these values are also completely new if you're using the purple gear set for Meliodas. For the crit damage, they lowered it to 2%, not even 5%, 2%. There are some that are not changed at all, so like the Life Crystal set, it doesn't look like it'll get changed, so maybe that will be pretty good to use, but all the DPS related sets seems to have gotten changed. So again, lowered crit damage, crit chance from 50 to 12%, 5%, 20%, so at least the Jet Black on the Legendary gear is going to be pretty good. 20% crit chance is not bad. Deal additional damage, 15%. So it's not terrible, but like it is terrible. Usually I don't go over fixes, but there are a few important things in here, so stick around. I'll go over that. But really quickly, if you're not in my Discord server, come join. We have about 80 people. I'll leave it in the description and the comment section. And thank you to Mises and Mr. Mello, as usual, for being members of the channel. If you can consider supporting me for $2, I would appreciate it. Let's get back into it. So here they're changing some stuff around with elemental resistances. We'll have to see when the update is exactly out to see the changes. And then here sometimes the new gear set, the Hymn of Regeneration, it wouldn't actually proc after you use it. If you got out of combat or went to another stage, it wouldn't trigger. So now they fixed it. That it's gonna reset whatever skill and cooldown you have before and after you go out or into a dungeon. They're also accelerating the speed after jumping with the while riding a pet. So I don't know if they're gonna go back to the original system we had. If they do, that would be great, but otherwise we'll have to see. Yeah, this was really big. I don't know how they let it go for so long, but the Scorpion Beast, the boss from the desert, sometimes would not take any elemental burst, like ever, and it would actually reduce the elemental burst without bursting. So that was super stupid. It looks like they're finally fixing it. I thought it was a mechanic because it was there for so long, but good to see that it's fixed. They're changing some button menus around so you can actually navigate everything easier. That's also good to see. This was also a big one. Sometimes you have one weapon equipped, but it will do the damage or use effects of another weapon, even though it's like on the same character that you're using. So they're fixing that. So now whatever weapon you have, it'll do the same. Like it will do that weapon's effects instead of another weapon. Also within the workbench, they're doing better classification of the weapons and armors, so I guess you can navigate easier. So maybe it'll be like that star weapons, that's the star weapons, and then the Breath of Glory weapons separated, and then the same thing here from epic weapon to legendary armor, so they're separated. We'll have to see. Here we have the Daisy buff, as we mentioned. Combined attack ranges used by heroes will be increased, so now you can burst or attack an enemy that's a little bit farther away and actually hit the enemy. These ones are not buffs, they're just getting changed in terms of the description of the ability and the potential, so no changes there. Sometimes Veskinar's axe with the normal attacks wouldn't do properly, that's getting fixed, and then sometimes the ultimate move wouldn't activate. I've noticed this on mobile especially, but also PS5, where you can use the ultimate move and it would not trigger the special attacks of Clotho. So good to see they're fixing that as well. Oh, this is also pretty good. Electromagnet is now going to be affected by debuff duration efficiency, so you can have the crit resistance lowered by a good period longer. They changed some stuff around on mobile. I don't really know like how much that's going to make a difference, but if you guys plan mobile, pause it and take a look here. And last but not least, they have like bundles and stuff. Don't buy them. Like I said, just terrible value. But if you enjoyed my coverage, if you like gacha games, consider subscribing to my channel. If you haven't seen the video I did on the stream, that was from yesterday, and I shared my thoughts, I'll leave that on the screen. Go ahead and take a look, and I'll see you guys next time.
I thought I had fatty liver disease, but it's actually MASH, and it's scarring my liver.
It's what?
Restifra treats MASH with moderate to advanced liver scarring without cirrhosis, along with diet and exercise. Restifra has accelerated FDA approval. Studies are
you said my man, right?
benefit. It works directly in the liver. It helps reduce scarring and reduce MASH.
Before taking, tell your doctor about liver or gallbladder problems, or if you're pregnant, breastfeeding, or plan to be. Serious side effects include liver injury, gallstones, gallbladder, pancreas inflammation. Stop taking and call your doctor about tiredness, nausea, vomiting, fever, rash. Yep. Found us.
And you could have kept your cool, but it started affecting you. You said my pops was a snitch. Yeah, I confess it's true. But my mom was the real gangster in my family. Bro, you're gonna get her arrested too. Stop it.
All that bullshit you spit to me, it's a plain seat on 9/11. It's not about to fly.
That plane flew. I mean, you're from New York. You didn't notice the skyline seemed different? The crazy part is those terrorists were so mean with it, they brought a second plane back and did a...
I got a question for you, Anderson. Are you gonna lift the Glock? What are you gonna do if this big man right here is getting shot? Ain't you the man with a Rubik's Cube? So rule number one is you gotta spin the block. I seen that little move when you tried confusing dude, but luckily for you, my whole life has been a Rubik's Cube. They giving out Ricos like it's water. So I have never been in a gang, brother. But in my hood, Latin Kings, my block always used to change colors.
That's how you rap. That's how you're supposed to rap.
I have seen the police file. It's barely making sense. Your pop told everybody, prepare to haul a list, and he still got a life sentence. Like, how embarrassing is this? Your pop isn't just a failure as a gangster, bro, he's a failure as a statist. Like, I will go to Fritz's funeral and wipe my eyes. Tell your mom I was a fan of yours. Then say, psych, I lied. I'll start rapping at your casket while you're buried in dirt. I'll make Charlie's death about me, like Erica Kirk.
Sounds like insane. But please subscribe. And let's hit 5 bajillion likes. I felt like to do it.
What's up, guys? It's Scott Steady and we are back, Jack. Today I got something special for you guys. We got Charlie Cliff versus Anderson Burris. I ain't gonna waste your time. Like if you subscribe to those good stuff. This battle is only available on Straight Drop Media YouTube channel. Go there, join the membership so you'll be able to see this battle. You already know that. Charlie Cliff, go.
Round one.
I battled blacks, whites, Mexicans, so in the end, I done beat them, and I ran through all races. I done been top tier, super top tier, God tier, literally been through all phases. I take one sick day, get told I'm a cancer on all stages. Sometimes, my bad, sometimes this is a game to me. A white man standing in a room full of black people, I salute your bravery. But you's a man, nigga. I tell you what to do, so don't play with me. Hey, Grandma, I got it working for me. I finally reversed slavery. All you do is crack jokes on black people about the shit we go through. And it's not funny. You want to know what's not funny? Most of us is going through oppression. You know what's not funny? Half of this damn crowd is going through depression. You know what's not funny? Two of my cousins died and I was stressing. You know what's not funny? With all that sound, they only got blue cheese.
The joke is back, Dad. The joke is back.
I heard your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother. I heard what she about. My great-great-great-great-granddaddy told me she liked Negroes with the cutoff jeans and the knee out. She used to free the slaves for 5 minutes, take them to the back of the crib, and suck 3 out. He said she used to. All I'm doing right now is just planting the seed. What you got to do from the start. Because I don't think battle rappers really run to the trunk. You just care about how we bark. So out the gate. Imagine building a foundation from the ground up like a family tree, and then the family start rooting against you. Do you know what it's like when your own people are going against you? What that type of can do to your mental? All because you unprepared, but these niggas that is prepared, but yet you get looked at as huge potential. The irony, I was #1 with freestyling led me to being #2 without using a pen.
Yeah, go on, John. The joke is back, and I like it. First round by Charlie Clips in this battle, bro. How do you guys stop the first round? Right down the comments right now. Anderson, back!
Round 1.
I said, Charlie Clips versus Anderson Burris. I didn't think he was going to show up. Man, I've been nervous. Like before every Clips battle, some scandal emerges. His neighbor's goldfish dies, and he has to handle the service. I mean, you have... Trailblazer Clips just found the shortcut. We've seen 3 full rounds of you rap through yet. You just be throwing in the towel like a bathroom set. The way you're rhyming, it ain't exciting. It's voice to text. It's lazy writing. I inspired all my peers to keep grinding in promo. You inspired all your peers to freestyle and no-show. Like top.
All that bullshit you spit to me, it's a plain seat on 9/11. It's not about to fly.
That plane flew. I mean, you're from New York. You didn't notice the skyline seemed different? The crazy part is those terrorists were so mean with it, they brought a second plane back and hit them.
That's it.
This has bothered me for a while, but you need to get help. Why are all you wildin' out rappers always repeating yourself? You see, it has to slow it down. Hey, man, Phil Reed, Charlie walks in and does a whole other scheme. Don't waste your time. You came all this way to my home state to die, but I hit different in Carolina, like Bojangles fries. Likability is your superpower. You always grab the room. The most viewed battle rapper, man. I thought that was cool. Kids watched you while wilding out for hours after school. Plus, J. Cole named his last album after you. You used to be the man. He freestyles all of his verses. Charlie is perfect. His girl says that he beats her. I'm like, she probably deserves it. With Clips is a trend. Now let us win the sob story so we give him the win. He'll be like, man, hacker stole my money so my digits are slim. Of course your credit card was hacked. You have a predictable pen.
That's it.
I told Clips to show Guess which room I'm in? Here's a hint. It's not the venue.
Yo, it's crazy.
You have an excuse every time a battle gets locked. And life happens. But for clips, life happens a lot.
How do you guys stop by this first round? How do you feel about this first round? You guys win this first round. Watch down the covers right now. Now, I think it's pretty obvious that Anderson got this first round. But let's get straight to this. Charlie, fight back!
Round 2.
I ain't gonna lie, if you ain't missed it, it was worth it. This shit is so crazy to me. Good thing I could freestyle with the assistant and I'm perfect. I don't know about Bojangles fries. Where I'm from, we was pack biscuits in the churches. And won't slack a bit. Time what, white boy? You can't beat me. I'm too passionate, but scratch that. I'd rather tell you about my little rapping shit. How I had to kick her out the crib with my white broad. She an activist. I made her get on one knee and told her that's for Kaepernick. I bet $100 with this shotgun. I can run them up. And I put that on Jim's Buttons only hit record. I will pump it up. You see the crowd? You think wildin' out is a joke? Till I pull up and I roast him. I catch him at his family reunion and I'ma ghost him. Walk up on a newborn baby like Oz when I approach him. I'ma pick up and kill it to throw that shit in the ocean.
Alright, Charlie gets rid of with you, so you already know how they turn you to understand. Classic around by Charlie, bro. Classic around by Charlie. It feels like he never left. How do you guys stop out Charlie second? Watch down the covers right now. But I'm enjoying this so far. Anderson, rap!
Round 2.
Washed up legend, like the city of Atlantis. Now he's broke on food stamps and EBT. He'll place a bet on the corner, like BET. See, 10 years in this game, you'll never see me beat. I've never been to Pottsville, but my career's on Easy Street. See, I'm big bread. About how worse of how responsible for this pain you've inherited. You lost all your money at the casino. And okay, that's embarrassing, but don't blame the white man. Blame the Native Americans. Charlie is a philanthropist. Y'all know he's a hero. He's going to donate all his money tonight to our local casino. Okay? This man cannot stop gambling. Seriously, he's obsessed. He joined a protest against China because he heard him scream free Tibet. You used to like
Too bad.
I have seen the police file. It's barely making sense. Your pops told everybody, prepared them all a list, and he still got a life sentence. Like, how embarrassing is this? Your pops isn't just a failure as a gangster, bro, he's a failure as a snitch. Like,
Dang. That's cold-blooded.
it's shocking. Thank you. It was shocking but true. He tried to lessen his bid. Your pops was playing matchmaker, trying to set up his friends, and he still got 100 years. You don't think that seems wild?
He tried to set up his friends.
They gave life to a rat like a scene from the Green Mile? Bro, I've seen the police file. I have seen the police file. Like, my mom was the real gangster of my family. Remember when Rex was calling your dad a rat and started pressing you? And you couldn't have kept your cool, but it started affecting you. You said my pops was a snitch. Yeah, I confess it's true. But my mom was the real gangster in my family. Bro, you're gonna get her arrested too. Stop calling.
Ay.
Hold on, wait, bro. Anderson is definitely unbeatable, bro. Like, come on, bro. What is going on? What can you funny for this. I like this, chat. 5 second round by both MCs in this battle. 5 second round by Anderson. I think I should have bought the second round. 3 rounds in the second round. Watch down the comments right now. In my opinion, I still have Anderson winning the second round. He just went crazy, bro. I like it.
Round 3.
They got me going against a plain record and a nigga that's more than vinyl. I freestyle in winning this battle low key, even though you got Thor behind you. You know what it look like? It look like you pray to a gay lord. You're not even number 3 when it comes to white. First is smacking A-Ward.
Ooh.
We gonna look out. Why you get mad, Anderson? Relax, the judge gonna throw the book out. If I call my white boy and your white boy, my white boy gonna bring the hook out. He gonna season that nigga grill so bad, we gonna invite him to the
I like it like that, Chad. I like it like that. Fine.
Hey, white boy, I'm a rapper. So that means late night studio sessions made me into a snacker. The nigga Nick tried to get us to eat M&M's, but I came back to battle rap and decided to in a cracker. I got a question for you, Anderson. Are you gonna lift the Glock? What are you gonna do if this big man right here is getting shot? Ain't you the man with a Rubik's Cube? So rule number 1 is you gotta spin the block.
One.
A white man like you stepping on the block, he wouldn't dare. You so nice with a Rubik's Cube, I know why, because you a square. What you know about putting a box fan inside the window when it's getting hot? Playing hide and go seek with your favorite bitch at 14, but found out she got the chicken pox. I seen that little move where you try confusing dude, but luckily for you, my whole life has been a Rubik's Cube. They giving out Ricos like it's water. So I have never been in a game, brother. But in my hood, it was Bloods, Crips, and Latin Kings. My block always used to change colors.
That's how you rap. That's how you're supposed to rap.
You said I'm going outside like an emo couple? I can't knock your hustle. But good thing for me, I got the muscle. And I'm a black, you and your eyes, and y'all gonna go out like a gothic couple. Let's get it going.
Fight back, Charlie. Fight that round by Charlie Close, bro. His best round so far, he did actually fight back, and I liked it. How do you guys feel about Charlie's third? What's down the comments right now? Gotta be impressive, bro. The boy is smooth, he's clean, he's freestyling, he's rapping, he's free scheming. I like it, I do. Anderson, third round, rap.
Round 3.
さてさてさて。メリオダス、それが俺の名前だ。
Huh? Barbecue? I can't hear you. Barbecue. Yeah, the one thing you like. The one thing you told me that you like, then you brought them over there. I don't know why, dude.
さてさてさて。
Buy the brick one, you can just buy the regular. It's not wood. The print oven is not wood. Because I would imagine it's a wood one. But I'm not 2 pieces of wood. I don't think so. Pretty sure you're wrong about that. And qué pena, like we can't access the ESO because that phone has the screen mirroring shit. You can't do it unless you pair it up. You gotta be paired up.
俺たちがやるべきことをやる。 ひょっとしなくても俺はただの立派な酒場のマスターだ。
Rush job removal off your list. 1-800-GOT-JOB makes it fast and easy for every type of business.
俺たちがやるべきことをやる。メリオダス、それが俺の名前だ。
Hey, you heard about that dude? Some dude got stabbed by another dude, and then the police showed up, and then the dude that stabbed the other guy told the police that the guy that got stabbed was trying to kill him. And then the police went and cuffed up the other guy, who was the one that was innocent, and he died. And now they're going crazy, clashing with police, protesters, and this and that. It's really crazy. You ain't hear about that? You ain't hear about that? Look at that shit. Look at this doing crazy. They're throwing bricks. Look at that garbage cans. I don't know.
俺たちがやるべきことをやる。
Oh, I'll do that.
ひょっとしなくても俺はただの。 の相手は俺だ。俺を襲わせな。
Ooh, two. Well.
それ。はあ。下げ。
You're on the wrong side, idiot. You know what? Fuck you, bro. Because I went on the right side, and he's supposed to go on the left side, and he came on my side. If you see me already on the right, that's like he goes on the left side, and I go on the left side. Maybe he don't know what the fuck he's doing. Well then I'm wasting my time. Then, if he don't know what he's doing, then I'm wasting my time. See? He knows what he's doing. Well, I don't know what the fuck that was.
さてさて下げれそれ下げれ
He just fell. I ain't making fall. The game is fucked up. Now he's supposed to go there. I made him fall. Oh, fuck, I made him fall. You can't make nobody fall. No. Can't make nobody fall on the track. Over there, nigga, over there. Follow the triangle, bro. He fell again. See? I made him fall. Nigga, you got another dash, nigga. What the fuck? Yeah, but it's a trick. They're not real treasure chests. The creatures. Like in Dark Souls, remember? I'm too strong now. Let's see. I'll show you. So there's this thing called potential, right? And each one of those stars give you extra bonus. I was only at this one. I only had 6. But the only way to get these things is either through these, which I already got. So there's 1, 2, 3 I already got, plus 1 for just opening it. That's 4. And then I had pulled them 2 times, so that was 6. So that was a 6. But then you got this thing. That's this thing here where you can buy an extra potential, right, for 180 points. And yesterday I got lucky and I got some for free. because they give you some keys for free. And I bought one. I need one more. I need another 180 coins. Probably not gonna happen. I'm gonna have to pull 9. 9 of them shits. But let me see. I think that's it. These are all the fastest people in the world. The number 5 guy is a guy that I watch on YouTube. I'm number 1,160. Stibber. The dungeons. There goes he's number 5 again. Number 5,843. See if there's anything else like that. Yeah, I didn't pick up these things. I don't really want to. Sorry.
Sa te.
得したはずです。
今度こそ蹴りをつける。
本気で行くよ。引かない。
なめるな。
これで終わりです。
蹴りをつけるか。俺を怒らせな。
Fuck you, bro. Ah.
本気で行くよ。行きます。引かない。それ。
なめるな。
これで終わりです。
俺を怒らせな。
So unlucky.
ます。
お前の相手は俺だ。俺を怒らせんな。
It's a Thursday.
Yo,
What's up, Joey?
so what's up? How you been?
I'm good, and you?
"自然には友達になってくれる子がたくさんいるよ。1、2、3。あ、間違ってる。
Who makes that game, Onimusha?
Huh?
Who
Capcom.
makes... Who?
Capcom.
Oh. Thought it was maybe like Team Ninja or some shit. Something they would have made.
I played Lucy game years.
Okay.
The demo, so I was like, you know what? I'm not playing the demo. So I thought it was I'm done about it, but you feel me?
Got it.
Game ain't that bad.
What type of game is it?
Think of it like a Sekiro, kind of.
Okay, Dark Souls.
Like Sekiro counts that twice.
Yeah. I played that second. I ain't platinum, but played a little bit. I got lost in it. I put it down for a minute. I was playing something else, and then when I went back to it, I was completely lost. But yeah, Sekiro is incredible. I'll never finish it.
消えろ。近づくな。うせろ。
どいてください。あの子の冒険を見守れて嬉しいな。沈黙になれるのも巫女の資質です。ここは本当に騒がしく混沌としていますが美しいです。
doing right now?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to do these things.
Yeah, I got 2 days to finish all the challenges I did not do.
Like which ones?
The key,
All those?
love band, all of it, all of it, all of it that lands on the fourth.
Yeah,
I
well, you
gotta do
got
that
less
one
than
over
that.
there. I gotta do that, and I gotta do the keys.
Yeah, you gotta spend. Yeah, you gotta spend 1,000 keys for that shit. And, I still gotta spend 100. I was gonna
Yeah,
do it tonight, but it's, I'm too tired. I didn't get on early, but
felt that.
all I've
Once I
been
finish
doing
this
lately.
demo, I'm about to hop off. Got work tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. What you call it? Oh.
Save the rest of the demo for tomorrow, cause it's almost 11.
Yeah, it is. 14 minutes.
But I got all day to get off of work to do it.
I mean, tomorrow evening, Thursday morning is the
No,
update.
Thursday morning is
It's
the update.
Merlin.
I gotta check
Yeah, so
out
you
only
don't have
tomorrow.
2 days to spend them keys and get them
I
pulls.
gotta
At
do
least
keys.
get the pulls, bro.
Yeah, I know.
At
I'm
least
about to
get the.
hop off right now. I'm gonna catch you, gangster.
Alright, Joy, you be good, puppy. Good talking to you.
Brother, be safe.
You drinking in the shore? Or is that it? You could. That was the last one?
No. But on the way of me fixing everything else.